Hey guys, it's Virgil here, back with another video, and today I have a very exciting video because we hit 30 subscribers! So first off, I wanted to start off by saying, thank you so much for 30 subscribers. And I knew I wanted to do some sort of special video, so I was actually going to do this video for my 1-year anniversary, but then I ended up doing the other video I made. So I'm going to be reacting to my first video and recreating it. So this should be interesting, but I hope you enjoy it. Alright, so if you go on my channel here and sort by oldest. So here's my first ever video. It's called Welcome to My Channel. It's basically just an introduction, and I know I mentioned a lot of stuff in there that I thought this channel was going to be like, but it didn't actually end up happening, so this should be pretty interesting, but let's just go ahead and watch it. It's only 39 seconds long. Alright, so let's go ahead and play the video. Okay.
Hello. You might already know who I am from me and my brother's channel, Toy Class.
So if you didn't know, I have another channel with my brother. It's like our shared channel. We do like toy reviews and stuff. And we created that channel like a long time ago before I made my own channel. Also, this was filmed on my phone. It was edited on something called Video Effects. I don't know if you've heard about it, but it's like a phone editing app. I used to use it a lot when I used to make like little skits and stuff. This was before I edited all of my videos on my computer. So
But if you don't know who I am, hi, my name is Amelia. I'm 11 years old.
12 now.
Welcome to my channel.
I haven't watched this video in a really long time, so this is like my first reaction. I realized that I have a lot of pauses when I'm talking. I didn't edit those out for some reason.
On this channel, you will be seeing skits, gaming, series, short films, baby dolls, and much more.
Okay, so I mentioned two things that I did not end up doing. First of all, short films. I don't know why I said that. I'm guessing I meant like longer skits? I don't know. Also baby dolls? Definitely not. Yeah, when I originally created this channel, I used to love making skits, and that's what I thought this channel was going to be. Like a bunch of skits and occasional gaming. I also didn't mention vlogs in here because at the time I didn't know if I was going to do them. But yeah, I thought this channel was going to be like all skits basically and occasional gaming here and there, but now it's basically all gaming, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be doing any more skits. Anyways, let's go ahead and play the video.
So make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for some awesome content. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Oh, and you might also see me too.
Okay, so that was pretty interesting. My plans for this channel definitely did not go as I originally, planned them to, but okay, so I lied when I said I was going to recreate my first video because I can't really recreate this video because it was my channel introduction. And I cannot recreate this video because it's a fan-made pack trailer, and those are really hard to make. And I can't recreate this video, not this video, not this video. So my first couple of videos I can't really recreate, but I can recreate this one, which was my first ever creative sim, which was the Fire and Ice tag. It's 4 minutes long, so we're going to be reacting to that, and then we're going to head into The Sims 4 to recreate it. So, as you can see from, like, the video thumbnail, I create my Sims very differently now than I used to, and, oh, I forgot about my old creative sim background. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's just go ahead and play the video and see how this goes.
Hello everybody, it's Puppy Girl here.
Oh my gosh, the mic. So, in case you didn't know, before I got this mic, which is the Snowball mic, which is a really good mic, by the way, I used this mic that my school sent us. Like, we had to do these like video call things, and we needed a mic for that. So that was the only mic I had, so I used it for my videos, and it was a bad mic, and like for some reason there was this like sound that it made. I don't know what it was, but anyways.
The video, and today I thought it would be fun to do a creative sim video. So today I'm doing the Fire and Ice tag, and I tag all of you at home watching this to do this. So yeah, let's get started.
So this is when I first figured out how to speed a video up in editing, so I wanted to do this video. So Oh my gosh, okay. So before I like figured out how to download copyright free songs, which wasn't actually that long ago, I used iMovie Songs, which is the editing software I use, and yeah. So my style of Sims was very different when this video was created, like... Also, I used to barely change the Sim's face. Like, it's... Like, look, this is basically the preset I chose. I only changed was the eye color. For some reason, for a while, I didn't really change my Sim's faces that much. I don't know why. I just didn't. But... And as you can see, I used to use realistic hairs and stuff, which I just really don't like anymore. So this should be pretty interesting to recreate. You can see how, like, I create my Sims a lot differently now. So let me just skip past a little bit. Okay, so this is the final Sim. Also, like, the songs I used weren't full length, so I had to use, like, a lot of them. Okay, so we're creating the Fire Sim now. As you can see, again, just a face preset. I didn't, like, change it at all. I've actually wanted to kind of recreate the Fire and Ice thing for a little while now, but I thought it would be fun to recreate it in my 30 subscriber special. It's just weird how, like, the way I create my Sims has changed so much in only a year. So I ended up giving her this red jacket, I think, and I think like a black skirt, yeah. So this is what I ended up giving her. I used to download a lot of stuff on the Sims resource. I don't download a lot of stuff off of there anymore. Also, I made the Fire Sim, like, mean and stuff. I don't know why. Alright, I'm gonna skip past some of this. I don't want to watch the whole thing. Alright, I'm done with this video. That was an interesting experience. Definitely, I'm a lot different now. But, alright, so let's go ahead and hop into Create a Sim to recreate this video. And you guys, I guess you can kind of see how, like, different my Sims look now and stuff. So, yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so we are in Create a Sim now, remaking the Fire and Ice tag. This is my first time doing a Create a Sim with face cam, so we are starting off creating the Ice Sim. So I made her pretty differently. I mean, they have some similarities with when I originally created the Ice Sim, but I think I made her pretty differently. I made the Fire Sim, like, a little bit similar to when I first created her, but with the Ice Sim, she's a little bit different. So I gave her this long, clayified hair. It's, like, perfect. It's white and has a gradient to, like, a light blue. It was the perfect hair. And I gave her, like, some light eyeshadow, and I gave her like these little white dots on her face, and I think just a pretty neutral color for her lipstick, pretty light too, I think. When I originally created her, I gave her like bright blue lipstick, and that was just no. And I also gave her this flower crown. As you can tell, I actually changed the face of my Sims now. I also made her pretty pale. I don't know why, but I did. I'm realizing now that I could have gone with like a cold, like, winter outfit style for the Ice Sim and like a summer outfit style for the Fire Sim, but it's fine. I might actually do a hot and cold Create a Sim. Let me know in the comments if you want to see that. That would be cool. I gave her this shirt with like some straps on here. It's white, and I also gave her this long, flowy, light blue skirt, and I think I just gave her some white heels, or was it, I don't know, they were either white or blue. I went for a white and blue theme, and I also gave her some gloves. And yeah, her name is Snow Ice, and I was kind of struggling with their traits because, like, what traits do you give to a Fire and Ice Sim? I believe I made her like an outdoor lover, and I also made her gloomy because the gloomy icon has a little rain cloud, and you know, rain, snow, you get what I'm saying? And I also made her a music lover because why not? And I believe I gave her the bouncy walk. And yeah, so moving on to the Fire Sim. I did kind of go for the same type of outfit theme like I did when I first created the Fire Sim. But, you know, obviously a little bit different. I gave her like these reddish pinkish eyes, and I gave her like this short wavy hair, and it was like the perfect colors. I was deciding on her hair for a while, but I ended up going with this short wavy hair, and it was like red, and it went into orange, which are fire colors, so it was perfect. And I was kind of struggling on her face for a little while. I couldn't make it look right, but it ended up being okay. But yeah, it took me a little while to decide on the hair. And for her makeup, I gave her like this smoky eyeshadow, kind of like what I originally gave her. And she has some like red blush, and I think I gave her red lips. I'm actually not sure. It's like a reddish, but it's not super red. I tried giving her like bright red lipstick, but it didn't really look good. But now moving on to the outfit. Again, I gave her something a little bit similar to my first fire sim. I gave her like this red jacket and black shirt underneath it. It took me a little while to decide on the outfit. I just couldn't figure out what I wanted to do, but I ended up going with that. And then I gave her like this black skirt, like the original outfit. This fire sim is actually pretty similar to my original sim, but I think it's definitely a lot better. And I gave her like these black boots, and yeah. For her traits, I didn't really know what to go for again. I understand now why I originally made my fire sim mean, because fire isn't a very nice thing. So I understand now why I gave her like bad traits. I couldn't figure out an aspiration, so I ended up giving her like one in the like crime thing, and I made her hot-headed because, you know, hot-headed, fire. And I think I just gave her like ambitious and insider or something. I don't know. I don't really know. But yeah, those are my fire and ice sims. Let me know in the comments what you think of them. I think they turned out way better than when I originally made that create a sim video. My style of sims is very different now, but yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. And yeah, so I'm gonna wrap up with this voiceover here. I will see you guys in a little bit. So yeah, that was my 30 subscriber special. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, thank you so much for 30 subscribers. It is crazy. Also, quick announcement. I recently made an Instagram account, so make sure to go follow me over there. The link will be in the description. I only have 2 posts right now, but I will try to post frequently. I don't know. It all depends. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!